Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to another series of Tech Talk here with Tony Rice and Jason Montville. Hey, Jason, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad, man. And boy, I tell you, 3 races in, we're just finishing the BioTE Texas Grand Prix, and season's well underway now. And let's go ahead and get into that. What was your impression of that?
Tough. It was difficult. I didn't practice enough as much as I should have. Admittedly, I didn't practice at all, honestly, until race day. And that track, you really need to be able to get into a rhythm and just be patient. And I was a little impatient at times, but really just couldn't get in a rhythm until the last 5 or 6 laps or so. It just was a difficult track. I don't foresee it probably being on the schedule next year, but we're all going to vote on it. So, and see what happens.
And y'all traditionally y'all like to try something a little different other than what a lot of times you see folks, go to Watkins Glen or something
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
yeah, something different. We have Watkins Glen and the Roval on the schedule,
Hmm.
which I think everyone in our league and probably most folks on iRacing, especially run oval tracks or run the oval series, probably have turned more laps at those two road courses than say at COTA or the Indy Road Course,
Right.
which
Well,
is not on the schedule. That's not on the schedule.
yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the points. Let's bring those up for a second. Let me find my points here and bring those up. And Matthew Batby, I tell you, hey, 3 for 3. He's on a roll. And
Yeah, he sure is. I think he's not going to be at Auto Club though. I don't believe. So that we may have a new winner this week.
yeah, I mean, because well, you know how Daytona is. It's kind of a crapshoot at the end. It could be,
Absolutely
anything could
correct.
happen there, and he's definitely shown his skills on the road course. And
Yeah, he
now,
was in his own zip code there. Yeah, he was in his he was on his way to San Antonio, man. Nobody could catch him.
yeah, so looking at those points, because Kevin Winker, he's 124 behind. Cody Staton is 152, 158 for Kevin Mahoney Jr. And so I guess that's not too bad, huh? Based on how the scoring system works, I guess.
Yeah, that's actually really tight, especially second through fifth. Excuse me. But the way the scoring system works, it's not based on 1 point per position, so it's close as far as uh, I should say. It doesn't appear to be close, but the system rewards consistency over just all out wins because there's no bonus points for a stage win or stage points. There's the only two bonus points you get leading a lap, leading the most laps, and then the points for your position. That's it.
Right. Is this a slight variation? Is this the actual the classic NASCAR Winston Cup style
It
points?
is.
Okay.
It is. Yes, it's the exact points. Yeah,
Okay. And
or
it
the
look.
exact system, I should say, that they used um, in current. Well, I wouldn't say current NASCAR, but modern NASCAR from 1979 and on.
Right. Okay. And that note that you made about the restrictor plate tracks with double
Yes,
points, that's just a modification of your own.
that's
Uh,
just something we wanted to try to promote clean racing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we achieved part of that goal at Daytona. Um, a Talladega race is a little bit different. It's a lot wider track. You can really run 3 lanes comfortably. I know a lot of guys don't like to run the fence, uh, but at Daytona, it was really difficult to pass on the high lane. At Talladega, running the fence is really where you want to be because you've got that extra tenth of a mile. It doesn't sound long, but the track is almost 3 times as wide.
And yeah, I got some little you can't see it from where you're at, but a little demo lap there from yours truly going around California. But man, it's
Mhm.
so. I mean, I guess you do have many. You're saying run that high line, but there's so much room for different lines there too, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And same thing, like we're going talking about California Auto Club. Same thing there. You can run the bottom for a few 2 or 3 laps,
Mm-hmm.
but you really want to be, running the fence or in the middle lane
Mm-hmm.
to keep the momentum up with the package that's on the car with these big spoilers.
Right.
They're really super stable, so you can really run that cushion, if you know what I mean, from
Right.
like dirt racing. You can run the fence.
Right.
And that's
Right.
where you're going to make
Okay.
all your speed.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get you. Yeah. Is that do you think they're too stable now? The cars that they have now, or the gens?
Compared to the next gen, they're a lot. They're definitely
Well,
more stable
so
than.
the next gen are not as stable as
Oh,
the
they're super twitchy, super twitchy.
yeah. I'm talking about the I mean, we're using the what the Gen 6
The
is
Gen,
the
yeah, the
that's
Gen 6 is fine. Yeah, it's
that's that
really
new one.
stable.
Yeah, okay, that's the one that you're using, Gen 6. Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay. But because I mean, you see a lot of people run the trucks and stuff. Is that still traditionally a easier vehicle well, I shouldn't just say easy, but in
Uh,
comparison,
yeah, it's definitely more stable than the Cup car. Less
huh,
power, more side force.
right.
Um, the trucks don't react quite as well as the Cup cars when you're behind somebody in dirty air,
Hmm.
because of the lack of power. So
Okay.
you really have to uh, keep the momentum up in the trucks versus the Cup cars. You're going to be lifting some. I didn't practice any this week yet either. I've been really busy,
Right.
but the guys just talking in chat. Uh, the some guys are running the high lane in 1 and 2. Other guys are running the middle, and then vice versa on the other end of the track. So I think it's going to be an exciting show with a lot of opportunity to pass with various, of course, different tires. Where are you at in the race? Fuel. How's your car handling? Can you run the top? Can you run the middle? It should be a good show.
10-4, man. Well, I tell you, so that'll be the next one up, and and how long? We don't. I didn't have a thing showing the whole schedule, but it'll be a while before you get to your next road race, won't it?
Yeah, we've got quite a few weeks left before we get down. I'll go look at it right now. While I was going to say also the uh, the race tomorrow night is actually a night race.
Yeah.
We've had some discussion
Hmm.
about that and decided to run at night. Tomorrow is 100 laps. Now you asked about Charlotte. That is 4 weeks away. We have an off week in a couple of weeks after Richmond for Thanksgiving.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And then that's on December 8th. And Watkins Glen is way late in the season. It's February 16th. And that's only a 45 lap event. That's going to go by pretty quick. The
Hmm.
Roval now, that's 54 laps. That's half the distance of what they actually run in the Cup race. So I don't know. 34 laps around COTA was pretty tough. It's a long track. And the Roval's a little bit shorter, and I think most folks are definitely more familiar with that.
Yeah. Hey, young money's in the chat there, man. I tell you, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, he's ready to put on a good show there.
That's good. I'm sure he's chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be at Auto Club or not. I'd heard a couple guys mention that he might not be there, so we'll see. I don't know who's going to be. I would watch out for the '88 car. He's pretty good at Fontana or Auto Club,
Yeah.
California Speedway, whatever you want to call it. It's been
Right,
three
right.
different names.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
watch out for the '88, and I'm not sure about some of these other guys. I don't really know. Haven't really raced on these 2 mile tracks with before.
uh-huh.
Uh, because a race is completely different than Michigan, and yet they're the same shape. That's about the same shape
Yeah.
and same distance. That's the only comparisons.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens and yeah, I mean really get that fourth win. Hey, you never know. So we'll
If he's
find out.
there, I wouldn't count him out. And
Absolutely.
I'm not going to be running it. I'm going to run race control on
Oh,
Thursday.
you are?
So
Okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run that one, race control for that one. And I think I've got 5 more weeks, 5 more races that I'm running race control.
10-4.
Um, so I'm looking forward to watching tomorrow. I think it's going to be a really fun race.
Absolutely, man. I tell you, and we can't wait to get going. And folks, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when we go live. So, Jason, thanks for jumping in here with us for a few minutes. And folks, without further ado, we'll go ahead and wish you all a pleasant evening, and hopefully we will see you tomorrow night.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you tomorrow night, Tony.
All right, now take it easy, buddy.
Thank you.